Rajasthan, the land of vibrant colors, always excited us as it is an easy getaway from Baroda and creates a mood for road trip. It is the largest Indian state by area, and this time we had decided to go to Jaisalmer. Day 1. We began our journey at 5 am in the morning, exploring the route through the new highway via Palanpur, Sanchor and Barmer. The journey was 11 and a half hours long and we took our break at Urban Cafe. We reached the hotel at 4:30 and took rest in our room. Later in the evening, we decided to explore the hotel. After having some fun, we left to visit Gadisar Lake at around 6 pm, which is a very famous lake in Jaisalmer. Gadisar Lake is famous for its chhatri structures which are seen in the images. It was built by the king of Jaisalmer in 1156 AD and later rebuilt by Gadsi Singh Bhati in 1360 AD. It was fun to feed the fishes which are inside the lake, and there is even a market around the lake. There are many cafes near the lake and we had our evening snacks in one of them. From the cafe we could see the light and sound show which takes place every day in the lake. After this, we came back to the hotel for dinner and ended our day. On day 2, we woke up early as we had many places to visit. For our first destination, we went to Jaisalmer Fort, which was also very near from our hotel. It was very vast and cleverly built. The fort itself had many defenses which were used to protect the people that lived inside it. It was completely built with yellow sandstone. The fort is also named Sonar Kella and it was popularized by the famous Bengali movie made by Satyajit Rays, which is named Sonar Kella in 1971. Fort is a living fort, meaning there are people living inside of it. Almost 1/4 of the Jaisalmer's population lives inside the fort. There are many shops inside the fort and there is a special fossil stone which is sold here famously. It is believed to be a charm that keeps the evil away. In the fort, we saw many beautiful sculptures and architecture which was built almost 800 years ago. After exploring the fort, we went to Patwo Ki Haveli, which was a set of many beautifully carved houses. It was built in the early 1800s by Guman Chand Patwa, who was a rich merchant in Jaisalmer. Out of the 6 houses in total, 2 of them are made into museums by the government. After seeing the beautiful architecture at Patwo Ki Haveli, we went to Jaisalmer Museum, which showed us many important parts of Jaisalmer's history. We had lunch at 1156 AD, which was named after the year Jaisalmer was founded. The food was very delicious and we tried the famous Rajasthani dish Lal Mas. In the evening, we went to Kuldhara, which was an abandoned village 45-minute drive away from our hotel. Stories say that the village was cursed and no one can reside in it because of the curse. There were many ruins of old houses that were all built from yellow sandstone that we see in Jaisalmer's architecture. After that, we went for a desert safari in the Thar desert, which was very fun and exhilarating. After the desert safari, we reached a clear area with not many bushes and shrubs. The place was named Sam's Sand Dunes and we did activities like quad bike riding and camel riding. There were many people there. After having fun at Sam's Sand Dunes, we drove back to our hotel to take rest for the night. Day 3 was 25th March, Holi. So everything was closed. We took a long drive to Tanot to see the Tanot Mata temple. The drive was of 1.5 hours and there were no people around. The road was very empty and there were only few cars other than us. We enjoyed the view of the Thar desert and the scenery we saw was very beautiful. We saw many goats and sheep on our way to the temple. They were all in groups and led by a shepherd. We reached the temple at around 10:30 am. It was very near to the Indo-Pak border and also the Longewala war site. There was a display of unexploded mortar shells which were fired by Pakistan in the Longewala war. They were believed to not explode due to the blessing of the temple, and there was even a display of guns which were used in the war. There was a model of the Indo-Pakistan border also. From there, we got a pass to visit the Indo-Pakistan border. The border was named Babylonian border, which was almost 10 kilometers away from Tanod. At the border, there was a souvenir shop and also an outpost which could be climbed by the tourists. From the outpost, we could see the edge of India and the beginning of Pakistan. From there, we drove back to Jaisalmer and saw many people playing Holi on the streets. For our lunch, when we got back, we decided to go to Marriott Hotel for the special Holi buffet. On day 4, we got up early to begin our 11-hour journey back to Baroda. We took a few stops and reached Baroda at 7:30 pm. Our experience in Jaisalmer was amazing and we created many fun memories to look back to there.